What up, folks? Tejbz here, and today I got a gameplay commentary for you guys. Well, it's gonna be, I guess, sort of a rant video, but I think the main point that I want to make is that I do enjoy sometimes just watching a rant where someone has like super valid points that they're making, and you're like, yeah, you're agreeing with them. It's also kind of entertaining to watch, and some of the stuff are very research, while on my point, I'm more of like a feeling kind of guy. So I have not played a Battlefield game since Battlefield 3 properly. I think I played Battlefield 1, and this is coming from a point where I truly loved Battlefield 3. I think it was just a gorgeous looking game. I mean, if you look at this game and you compare it to some of DICE's newer games, or the games that just come out, this game just looks absolutely incredible. And I probably sunk in, I don't know how many hours it was. I remember I had it on Xbox at first, and then when I finally got a PC that could actually run it, I was just playing. I was just sniping on Team Deathmatch, and I was having a blast. And I think I'm also not the hardcoreest, conquest playing kind of guy. I do love playing Rush. Well, I mean, who doesn't love playing Rush? I think just Conquest in the beginning for me was really hard to grasp, but after a while, once you started to learn how to play a helicopter and all that stuff, it got really, really intuitive. You get so immersed in the game, and as I said, it just looked amazing. So now the battlefields that are coming out, I mean, it was Battlefield 1, which was set in World War I, which I think that's one of the main problems why I didn't play it, because I did really enjoy Call of Duty World War II for a period of time. I did play the campaign, though, which I thought was absolutely amazingly executed. I mean, I just feel like Americans that are making campaign games, they really know how to make you feel stuff. And I remember I played it on streaming, and I started around, I don't know, 11 o'clock in the day, and I finished it at like 4 or 5 or something, maybe 6-hour stream. And at the end, I'm not gonna spoil it if you haven't played it yet, but you should go do it if you have the game and you only been playing multiplayer for Call of Duty World War II. I was almost crying. I think I'm not gonna spoil it, as I said, but it was so well executed, even though it's just the same recipe all over and over again. But there was some stuff in that just felt so real. It felt like a real thing, and obviously it has happened, and it's everything about World War II is truly scary and fascinating in a way. But Battlefield 1, I think I played that with the Americans. I played it with Nanners and Gassy, and I think it was chilled maybe. And I think that's the most I played it. I turned it on once to play it in the evening, and I was like, no, this is super boring. And I can't put my finger on it. I don't know if it's the old weapons or the World War I, you're riding horses and everything. And then they come out with the trailer for Battlefield 5, and this is the problem with, I think, with having an opinion on the internet, is that some people think that you are saying the opinion to shit on people who enjoy something, and that's not me. I was streaming Destiny earlier this week, and some people, because there were different information, and I was trying to convince them that this is the rules, that I had a bounty on my head, and if you kill me, you get like a special emblem. And some people were saying that you get it if you win, and I was like, no, that's not what I've been told. And even though there were maybe 3-4 people out of like 1,000 people, they were really pissed off at me because I was playing with a friend, and they said like, no, you're not letting in as many people win it. I was like, this is what I've been told. I still just want people to feel happy about it. And me saying that I'm not excited for Battlefield 5 is not me shitting on someone who has that opinion. It's just a fun commentary to make where I share my thoughts, and you can agree with it, or you can disagree, or you can go into the comment section and be pissed off for having an opinion, which I think is like a big problem some way. I'm not sure what that guy was doing. He's turning around. And also, this gameplay is recorded. I don't know. I found it on a hard drive. I was like, damn, there's a lot of cool snipes in it. And I was just doing what I love. I was putting down spawn beacons, and I was flying in close to enemies and stuff, and it's super entertaining. I remember sunking in so many hours into this, just dropping, shooting, trying to get clips for my 60 FPS montages, because I thought that was so cool. And I played Battlefield 5. I played a beta. EA has stopped inviting me to play Battlefield 5 before it's coming out, and I'm okay with that. I think I have some problems with the whole game changer things, which is the thing where you can get a code from an EA game, but you have to like sign a thing sometimes. That I think there's been changes in this, so don't take my word for it, but that you had to like maybe make a video, or you know, obviously have to disclose that you got the code for free, which I think is super nice. I mean, when I started out making YouTube videos, there were like sponsor stuff, there were no rules whatsoever, and I mean, those were the rules back then, so don't go back and like try and frame me on anything. But now it's cool that you have to say that. But I feel like sometimes like this game, I did play Battlefield 5 in the beta when it came out on PC, and I just felt like it was the same stuff again, like in Battlefield 1. It was boring weapons, it was kind of a boring looking look on it, and I've complained about this in other games, Tejbz. It's with a H in there, not other, like animal, which I've been told a few times. So I didn't enjoy it. I thought it was super boring, and I think Rotterdam was definitely a step up to the Icelandic map, no, the Norwegian map. And I have as I said, I have a big interest for World War II. I listen to documentaries and stuff, and I think the part about it, Norway also having German soldiers being invaded, and there was even, there's a Swedish, what is it called, like, people who have lived in Sweden very long in the north of Sweden, they're called Samer. They were actually helping them get weapons to like the rebellion in Norway. It's very, very interesting. If you're Swedish, I recommend listening to, I think it's called P3 Dokumentery, and I mean, that's what it's called, but I think the episode is, I'll actually look that up and put it in the description. It's very interesting, and it's like about how these Samer are like helping, and sometimes they have to do like really scary stuff. It's very, very, it's like young kids who are helping out. But you go to this Norwegian map and you're like, I don't care. And if you are one of those people, like a neckbeard person, who are like, well, there were no women in blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, who, like, just, okay, so here's the thing. Imagine it was the opposite way around. You love playing video games, and you're a man here in this scenario, and there were only women characters. Wouldn't you like to be able to play as a dude? Like, come on, that's the end of the argument. Like, who gives a crap if you are a character who's a man or a female? I always like to play as a female character, because sometime in the back of my head I'm like, well, maybe the hitbox of the female character is smaller, which usually isn't, because that would be cheating. It would like to be playing with Oddjob in GoldenEye. But I mean, there also been a lot of changes. The release of Battlefield 5 has been pushed back, which I think is cool. I think it's great. I think they have had a lot of problems with how they're marketing the game and how they're like coming out with releases, and especially this is my feeling is that, you know, Call of Duty and Battlefield, or EA, DICE, they said that we're gonna have battle royales in their game, and at first I was like, oh, battle royale, I can't do it. And then you launch Battle Royale Call of Duty Blackout, and you guys, if you're following me on this channel, if you're following me on social media, you know I'm hardcore excited for Blackout, and I am actually excited too for Battlefield 5 Blackout, or no, Battle Royale, execute me, because it's something new. Like, otherwise we just be playing, you know, domination. We will be in Call of Duty, or we will be playing Rush, and you will be playing that, and if it's not super fun, you're gonna play that for a week, and then you're gonna be done with it. With a Battle Royale, every game, like every round is different, and you die, and if you get down and your friend is picking you up, you feel something for it. Like, it's really in there, because it's such a simple, nice concept. Like, if you die, you have to restart, and there's one person who survives. Like, oh, that's so cool. Like, think about that. Someone would have told me that I could play Call of Duty against 100 people 10 years ago, I'll be like, no way, that's not possible, that's not doable. But that sounds amazing. Because there's so many people, there's like the endless possibilities of stuff happening. But with Battlefield 5, I think one of the reasons why I'm less excited for their battle royales, obviously I haven't played it, and I don't think they're gonna have a beta until, or anything, it's just gonna come after the launch, and I think that's gonna hurt them a lot. But I don't really mind the battle, like a battle royale in Battlefield scenario or whatever. But what I do think is not going to be super fun is the weapons, because you played with the I think I almost shot a dude there, my friend. I think it was no team kill here, it's a regular server, not hardcore. So if you think about that, like, modern weapons are really cool. And the thing with World War II weapons, you played so many games in that scenario and you already played them. The gadgets aren't really there. I know that they're taking like a little step away from reality, you know, with cool biotic arms and like cool blah blah blah, whatever. So I think that's definitely like an improvement where you can have some cool things. But I don't mind having like a bunch of really badass futuristic things, as long as they are not overpowered or ruining the game. So I'm still like, I'm really skeptic that I will enjoy Battlefield 5. And I want to know if you guys are kind of feeling the same. And if your argument is that there's women in the game, just go, like, come on. I know there's gonna be some people who are like still upset with that, but like really, come on, who gives a shit? Because I'm when I said that, I think I said that to my girlfriend, and she was like, "But why?" I mean, if I were playing video games, she is not like playing Call of Duty or shooter games like that, but she would like to have a character that kind of looks like her. I mean, if I see a guy with has kind of reddish hair and is super buff and clearly very handsome, I'm gonna pick that character because it speaks to me. That's the dumbest argument I made. Oh my god. I'm an idiot. But yeah, I think usually I would stop the commentary at this point, but since I'm so close to the end, I'm not even gonna... Man, my Instagram career is going down the drains really fast with me being like this. Anyways, I got a haircut today. That's also why I think I've been feeling really shit all week and just contemplating a lot, watching a lot of rant videos. I usually... My YouTube consumption now has gone from just watching gameplay videos to just watching videos about movies and the occasional ranty video, which I think is entertaining, and I hope you guys saw it too. So I hope you enjoyed the gameplay in the background. It's probably like 5 years ago, and if you want more Battlefield 3 sniping, I'm gonna leave one of the cards to a Tejbz montage, which is I just rewatched a couple of days ago. I was like, holy shit! I mean, I was insane at this game. I was ridiculous, and I still have high hopes. I mean, I can't help to be patriotic when thinking that the people that make Battlefield are only, I don't know, kilometer away from where I live, probably. So I have high hopes that they're gonna redeem themselves and just make an amazing game, so I can have different games to play. Because right now I'm so sick and tired of Fortnite. I'm sick and tired of Overwatch. I'm sick and tired of playing Unknown Battlegrounds. I've been sick of that for like a year. And I'm so excited for new games. And Call of Duty Blackout will be my absolute bay. I'm going to play the shit out of that game. But it would be really cool to have 2 games that I like to play. Because the more, the merrier, as I like to say it. So yeah, this commentary started out really dark and deep, and then we started laughing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Drop a like if you did. Check out the links in the description, and I will see you guys really soon.